Hey everybody, welcome to another Star Wars action figure review. Next up for you today, I have some Black Series figures. These figures I've been wanting for a very long time, and now that I got them, I'm not too sure how I feel about them. Let's just jump into the review. I'm going to start off with probably my favorite of the set, of Wave 1, and that is Luke in his Yavin ceremony outfit. Now, this figure has a lot of pros, but a few cons, which I'll be talking about in just a sec. I am not going to be showing you guys any packaging for any Black Series figures except for the 6-inch figures, because the packaging is done so cheap, it's so bad. You know, the packaging is just terrible. They're small, they're flimsy. The back is very plain. You just see a quote and a tiny sentence about the figure. They're just not worth it. It's not worth showing. So we're just going to jump into the figure for these reviews. Now, going on to the figure itself, it has an amazing head sculpt. So you can see, you can't tell me that does not look like Mark Hamill. I think this is the best head sculpt we've ever seen of Mark Hamill in his Episode 4 hairstyle, not including the Return of the Jedi or the Bespin versions. Very cool. It has a ton of detail. Now, this figure is a kickbash. The head sculpt is all new. I'm not too sure about the torso and the arms. I'm not sure if they're recycled or not, but I know for sure that from the waist down, this is from the 30th anniversary collection Yavin ceremony Luke, and that's apparent because he doesn't have any ankle articulation, just like that figure. So you see, now the paint here's done yellow, which is decent at best, but if you look at the other leg, they've totally messed up the paint job. I'm not sure if this is it for all the figures. I mean, when I bought this figure, this is the only one there, so I couldn't compare it. But done horribly. You know, you'd have to turn his leg like this, and without ankle articulation, that just looks ridiculous. Yeah. Let's jump right into his accessories. He does come with an updated blaster, which is much better from the 30th anniversary collection one. But these weapons are so flimsy. They use such a cheap rubber. There's no hard plastic. This is, look at this, gummy. It feels very cheap. Now, the reason I'm disappointed about Hasbro is the fact that they said they were going to make figures for kids and for adult collectors. And if I'm buying a collector figure, I expect collector quality. And this is not collector quality by any means. But enough about my rambling. He does come with a lightsaber hilt. This is the accurate one, because the 30th anniversary collection version had Darth Vader's lightsaber. So they got it right this time. And he does come with an ignited lightsaber, which the other one did not. And it's cool that this one brings it, even though he doesn't use it in the movie. It's still nice that it brought it. And his final accessories are removable metal. Metal of Valor, I'm not sure what it's called. But it's done very nice. This is actually an improvement of the 2005 vintage collection Yavin ceremony Han Solo. It wasn't as detailed, so this one's much better. Overall, they did a very good job on the jacket. They got a very good color. The other one was a bit too yellow. This one's pretty nice. As I said, the head sculpt is just amazing. You couldn't ask for a better head sculpt on him, at least not in my opinion. Has some really good details aside from the paint on the pants. And the articulation for this Yavin ceremony Luke is a ball jointed head, ball hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, and ball hinged knees. Yeah. All in all, I still do have to recommend this figure. It's a vast improvement. Oh, before I forget, he does have a working holster. Sorry about that, I forgot to mention it. But yeah, as I was saying, I do recommend this figure, but I'm very disappointed at Hasbro. And he's the best figure in my opinion. There's just some figures that are awful, which I'll be talking about in just a sec. They did such a bad job in executing it. And most of the execution is actually cheap. It's not that they're bad, it's just they make them really cheap. One of the ones that felt the most cheap and the most ridiculous is actually the Padme figure. It's just a terrible figure. In terms of feeling, it looks good, it's a great mold, but if you could actually hold the Padme, you'd be very disappointed. So yeah, I hope you found this review helpful. I'll be doing a few more 3 3/4 figures before I jump into the 6-inch. I'll see you on my next video.